Hey everyone, Nick Engvall here. Before we get into today's episode, I want to tell you about some of the people that make the sneaker history community and this podcast possible. It's more important than ever to think about who you give your money to when you're buying clothing to go with your kicks. Our friends at Guilty Goods started their brand with a goal of giving back, especially to the communities that make sneaker culture possible. With every purchase from Guilty Goods, at least 10% of the proceeds are donated to organizations like Big Brothers and Big Sisters, the Susan G. Komen Foundation, the Movement for Black Lives, and many more. You can save 30% on your order by using the code HISTORY at guiltygoods.us. Again, that's history at guiltygoods.us for 30% off, and you can feel good about your purchase knowing you're supporting a meaningful cause. Sneakers are all about presentation, and if you're like me, displaying your kicks at home or in the office is just as important as when they're on your feet. Sneaker Throne makes sneaker display cases featuring customizable LED lights, drop-side cases to showcase the entire side of the shoe, not just the heel or the toe, the whole shoe. They've also got display cases for trading card collectors and hat collectors. To me, it's the perfect way to display your collection. You can save at least 10% on your Sneaker Throne order by using the code HISTORY at sneakerthrone.com. That's history at sneakerthrone.com. If you're a Patreon supporter or a member of our Discord community, you already know about Kicks with V hot sauce and his small batch, locally sourced hot sauce. V has been one of the biggest supporters of sneaker history and the podcast since the early days. He's currently the defending champion in our community trivia nights competition. Kicks with V hot sauce has been a huge hit with the community. You can save 10% on your order by using the code SneakerHistory10 at kickswithvhots.com. That's SneakerHistory10 at kickswithvhots.com. Now, you're probably here because you like sneakers, and if you join the Discord, you know our community is about so much more than that. Whether it's the marathon-like community calls, trivia night debates, the in-person meetups, or just sharing our favorite experiences, we found that although we have such different backgrounds, we all have some unexpected shared passions. Not only does the entire community look out for each other when it comes to releases, we're like a support group for life in general. You can join the Discord community for free by heading to the show notes of this episode. After you're done listening to this episode, tell someone you like their kicks today. You never know how far a simple compliment can take you, and we all know how good it feels to have someone show their appreciation. Now let's get into today's episode.
Jordan trying to shake off Starks. Oh, what a LeBron James with no regard for human life. Final seconds. Bryant for the win. Iverson against Gill, the crowd on its feet. Allen for the win.
Welcome to the Sneaker History Podcast.
What up, what up? Welcome to the Sneaker History Podcast. My name is Nick Engvall, and I'm with my guys, Robbie Falke and Mike Guillory, to talk about some Kobe sneakers. More than just talking about Kobe sneakers, though. We got a My Starting 5 episode for you. We haven't done one of those in a while, so we'll get into the nitty gritty of how that works in just a second. But first,
we got a freeze. How
you guys doing?
And a stutter.
Oh, shit.
You froze super hard.
You froze.
You're still frozen.
Yeah.
Hang on. Hold on one sec. Let me make sure.
You're that very thoughtful face right now.
Yeah, you're thinking.
Is that better? Is it caught up?
I can't see what your face is doing.
I'm going to turn your camera off and turn it back on. There you go. I see you now.
Let me close out a couple things.
Yeah, you're moving around now.
All right. All right, here we go. What up, what up? Welcome to the Sneaker History Podcast. My name is Nick Engvall. I'm with my guys, Robbie Falke and Mike Guillory, to talk about some kicks. More specifically, we're going to talk about some Kobe kicks. We're going to do a little bit different of an episode from what we normally do. But if you've been listening to us for a while, you know what our My Starting 5 episodes are like. And we're going to talk about the Kobe Adidas line today. So before we get into that and how the details of this episode will work, guys, how you doing?
Fantastic. I'm ready to get back into starting 5. I feel like it's been a while. I got my pen and paper ready to roll and all my websites ready to go.
Also ready to draft, ready to go, ready to win, domination, Mamba mentality. Let's do this.
I almost forgot that Robbie comes to just annihilate people in these fun drafts that we do.
Well, it's like any sport debate, like Draymond Green saying the Warriors would beat the Bulls. Any shoe debate, any shoe list you make in your brain is the winning shoe list. So I just approach it like that.
Yep. So basically, the way that My Starting 5 episodes work, we take a particular topic This time it's going to be Kobe sneakers, Adidas Kobe sneakers, more specifically. Any colorway is on the table, anything that he wore basically, and any of the retro colorways that have come out through the years. And we do a snake style draft. It's kind of like your football draft or your basketball draft, fantasy draft. So one of us will start, the next one will go, the third one will go, the third one will go again. We'll go back to the front. So we do that until we get 5, and then we do an extra 6-man if there's more colorways or silhouettes on the board that we can choose from. So how do we want to approach this? Who wants to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
I'll go first.
Oh. We should have done a random name generator.
We forgot this time.
I'll go third. How's that?
I'll go second. I don't care. It's all good.
Cool. I wasn't going to back down in true
I
Kobe
know you
fashion.
wanted. I was like, for the sake of time, we're just going to do this. There's no money on or anything. Only respect.
Alrighty then. So with my first Adidas Kobe pick, it's tough. I'm going to have to go with the Crazy 97/EQT Elevation, the purple and black dunk contest with the shooting shirt. Got to go. The rookie, I didn't think I'd have the opportunity to take that one. So I got to mark that on my list. Iconic. Dang. The shooting shirt, man. The dunks weren't that great. It was off year, but the shooting shirt and the shoes made it so good. Mostly purple, black and white. Oh, so good.
All right, you went classic first. You went classic, so I'm going to go classic right behind you with the next year. 1998 All-Star Game, Crazy 8 or the KB8 at the time. Black, white, purple accents, a little bit of yellow stitching if I'm not mistaken. Had to go with that one.
The number 8 on the base of the laces, I believe.
Yep. And it's still there.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, I'm going to go with the Kobe 1, the white, purple, and yellow colorway, not the, quote, Stormtrooper as my first pick.
And the Lakers home.
Lakers home, correct.
Nice.
And on the backside, I'm going to go with the KB83 in the white and black.
Man.
Dang, okay.
Two off the list, both by Nick that I had favorited. Everybody thinks about the Stormtrooper, but that Laker home is a killer.
All right. And so from my understanding, we can go PEs from the other players, right? Because there's still a Kobe signature. Okay. All right. I try not to have a reoccurring theme here, but I'm going to have to go Crazy 8 in the D-Rose Bulls colorway. One of my favorite shoes. I wish I never got rid of it, but two great players come together on that one.
Very nice.
Good one. That was also the Louisville Cardinals colorway for the NCAA tournament the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
there's a lot of really good other sport team Kobe's available. All right, so for my second pick, I'm going to stay with the EQT Elevations, but I'm going with the white and black with the number 8 in yellow on the side. You know, kind of looks like it looks psychedelic, but you know, just the 8s in the middle, nice yellow, candy looking badging, so good. I'm an EQT Elevation fan, if you haven't noticed. And then for my third pick, I'm going to go with the Kobe 1 in black, just like the straight up black. There's a little bit of gray detailing on there, but the white's a little aggressive. I think the black is it's Black Mamba-ish. It's stealth. It's fast.
Quick. All right. Well, I guess I'll jump into a different model this time around, and I'm going to go with the Kobe 1 in the All-Star Sunshine colorway.
Beautiful.
Good choice. Let's see here. I'm going to go with the Adidas Kobe 3 sample, the black purple sample. I think that the Kobe, the actual Kobe numbered line gets a bad rap because they tried to push it so hard down that like Audi TT look. Yeah. But the third sample, the third shoe, the sample of it never made it to production, but has been floating around the internet in a number of colorways. Wex posted some a couple years back that were really dope, but the black with the purple accents, I'm pretty sure Nick DiPaula did a feature on him at Soul Collector back in the day. But that one, if I had, I think that might even be higher up my list now that I think about it. That shoe was really great to me.
Well, so what's crazy about it is it had the vents on the toe box and it's like more details to break up the look. Like the Kobe 1 and 2 was just so flat. And there's the little bit of texture really helped it out.
Yeah. And then my next pick, fourth pick, is going to be a little bit outside the typical Kobe choices. And I think this shoe was actually worn by Iman Shumpert when he was with Adidas, but it was that bright orange Crazy 8. Yeah. That was like a Knicks kind of colorway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Orange shoes for me are always a good choice. And that one definitely slid past me when it came out.
The one all the speckles on it, like the graffiti print on it?
No,
it looks like...
No, it's just all orange, and it has like maybe some red and yellow on the logos, but it's really bright.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
There's that one, and there's one with like, I don't want to say lightning bolts, but like splatter print orange.
Yeah.
And blue.
That's the one I was thinking about, the splatter print one, or not graffiti.
Yeah,
all very good.
That one's pretty good though too. But I like the all orange one. It's got like the translucent outsole too.
That's your fourth pick?
That's my fourth. Yep.
All right, so I guess I got my number 4 myself. One that I didn't even really know existed until we were doing this this starting 5. I didn't know this was part of the pack, but the Crazy 97 Vino. It is white, has the cork panels on it with a clear translucent outsole. Very nice shoe. I'm not sure if that was something that you can find at a no, not a decent price, because I'm looking at StockX right now, and that bad boy, they're like $500. So that would be something I look at and appreciate from afar.
People being a little aggressive about that pricing.
A little bit.
All right, so for my last one, I'm gonna go with known as the Crazy 2 nowadays. These names get so confusing, but it was the KB8 2. Back in the day, I believe it dropped in late 98, because the 99 was when the KB83 was supposed to have come out. Anywho, I digress. Just like the purple joints, the purple with a little bit of white. Yeah. That pair has like what I feel like the Wave Runner and other Adidas Kanye stuff tried to do was like hide the 3 stripes underneath some like mesh looking panels on the forefoot. Yeah. Yep. But just the purple pair specifically with a little bit of white. That's a really good looking wavy. Kind of reminds me of the Penny, right? Just like with the waves of it.
Yeah.
But just beautiful. People don't really want to give the Adidas line as much love. That's another gorgeous shoe.
Mm-hmm. Was that your number 5?
That was my starting 5.
All right. Well, I guess I'm coming back around, and one I will pick in honor of our good buddy Roy, who is not here. I was going to go with the Kobe 2 and the beautifully awful American flag colorway that both Kobe wore and he gifted to LeBron. So iconic shoe. Definitely not something that I would put on foot because it's just a bit too gaudy. But hey, you know what? You can't knock the the sneaker history of it all, right?
Exactly. I wonder where that pair is at. I wonder where
deep
that pair
in LeBron's
is at.
closet somewhere.
Yeah, I wonder.
Petrie still has them.
That'd be a crazy one to find. That'll be one of those ones that like becomes like really valuable on like the Christie's or whatever options down the road when he pulls them out and gives them to somebody and they resell them. So my last pick. Ooh. So Mike mentioned these before we started, and I think I got to go with them because I have owned probably 7 or 8 pairs throughout the years. The top 10, man, the top 10 2000. It's crazy because like I was thinking about the Celtics, infamous Celtics photos and him wearing them. But actually the photo that I really remembered as we were talking is the like, I think it's Walter Ios, like where he's doing almost like the Jumpman pose up in the sky. There's a whole photo series of him wearing that shoe. Mm-hmm. I think he might even have like a broken wrist or something in that. He's like got a cast on his hand. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but yeah, that one's definitely one of my favorites. Feet you wear, always a good choice.
Yep. Perfect. So I guess it's time to start
all
over.
All right, we want to throw a 6-man in there.
Let's do it.
I cannot think of what of my picks were. I think I don't. Did I? So I was marking off who other people were taking off the board, but I really didn't mark who I selected. So I have 2 EQT elevations. I have a Kobe 1 and a KB8 2. I think I only picked 4.
Oh, I bet you did, because the last time around you probably only picked 1.
I think you only did pick 1. Yeah. That's what
well, luckily,
I
I had 2 I wanted to go with. Like I was going to say my 6th and 7th man, so I'll do it properly. So for my formal 5th pick, the UCLA Bruin Crazy 8. That is, there's so many gorgeous UCLA, and any brand that picks it up, Under Armour, other than them, they tend not to mess it up. So the Adidas stuff was really good. So I'll take those happily. And for my 6th man, the Portland Timbers Crazy 8. That shoe is ugly as hell. They show up in thrift store. I've seen a pair of those in a Buffalo Exchange once a year, not counting COVID years. Like that shoe is always being sold for like $40 by a local at Buffalo Exchange, and they're ugly. But the Adidas partnership there, it's cool. Being local,
it's so ugly. It's like endearing just a little bit.
Actually, right? You know what? I can't even do that. If I'm doing local, I'm gonna do the Dame Rose City Kobe 1 instead, the Crazy 1 instead of the.
That was a great colorway. Yeah, that was a great colorway.
Rose City. It's kind of metallic-y. It's deep red. Oh, it's nice.
That's all right, Mike. What do you got for a 6th?
I got it. You know what? It's a shoe that I'm going to one day go to Nick's house and steal it from him. The Baylor Crazy 8. This is gonna happen. Like I can't fit it whatsoever, but God dog it, I'm gonna quadruple sock it just to make it work.
Stuff the toe box.
Yeah. Stuff the toe box. Shrink it, whatever. Put the hair dryer on it.
All right. So my final 6-man pick is I gotta go with the Vino Crazy 8s.
Nice.
We left the Stormtrooper, quote, Stormtrooper colorway on the table. That's kind of interesting.
I did not. 2019. It's listed on my. It's on the piece of paper.
It's next on my list of choices. But
man.
Yeah, Robbie, let's run through the list real quick. What'd you go with?
That Star Wars one is like the Mark Madsen. That's like the 14th guy on the bench. So I went with my 1st and 2nd pick were both EQT elevations, the All-Star Dunk Contest, black and purple, and then the home white and black. And then I had the Kobe 1 and it's the straight up black stealth colorway. And then I had the Kobe 8-2, the KB 8-2, and the purple and white. And then I had the UCLA Crazy 8 / KV1. And my 6th man was the Crazy 1 / Kobe 1 Dame PE from 2014.
Very
Good
nice.
Choices.
Very, very nice. All right. So my first pick was the 1998 All-Star Crazy 8. Number 2 was the D-Rose Crazy 8. Number 3, the Sunshine All-Star Kobe, the Kobe 1. Number 4 was the Crazy 97 Vino. Number 5 was the Kobe 2 USA. And my 6th man off the bench was the Baylor University Crazy 8.
All right. Oh, I have the Kobe 1 Lakers home, the KB 8-3 in the white and black, the Kobe 3 sample in the black and purple, the Crazy 8 in the bright orange New York Knicks Iman Shumpert PE-ish colorway, the top 10 2000 in black and white, and finally the Vino Crazy 8 as my 6th man.
Nice.
It's crazy how many good colorways are on these shoes that I did not think about before we sat down to have this, or before we text to start having this conversation.
I mean,
so many didn't get picked.
The list was this one. I was thinking about it, but it just didn't quite make sense.
I knew you were going to bring it out. That shoe makes an appearance once every 6 months.
In 6 months it comes out. You have to, right? I think probably twice in the last month, actually.
That's the Nightmare. What was it? Halloween?
Nightmare Before Christmas, yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Crazy.
So it was a Christmas shoe, but it's actually they did this theme 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Well, I think what's crazy about the Adidas stuff, and maybe we could end, but the shoes look so much better on court or like in an athletic setup than they do like with the pair of jeans. I would say none of these are jeans shoes. But like if a player like a Mod Shumpert wants to play in a retro, like the orange pair looks so good on the hardwood, the lines, just the Kobe's are meant for the hardwood. Right.
Yep. I agree. I think it's basketball shorts, summer shoe, all of them, every one of them. Yep.
Agreed.
All right, y'all. Thanks for rocking with us. Thanks for supporting us. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Leave us a review if you're listening on iTunes. Hit follow if you're listening on Spotify, wherever it is. Get at us. Join the Discord. Become a part of the community. Thank you all for rocking with us. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
See ya.
Hey everyone, this is Nick again. Before you take off, do us a solid and head over to Apple Podcasts to leave us a review. Give us a rating on Spotify and Amazon Music, and make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel because we have even more video content coming soon. Speaking of new content, we have an amazing community of sneaker enthusiasts that hang out in our Sneaker History Discord on a daily basis. While sneakers is a connection point that brought us all together, we've all discovered countless shared passions that we have in common with each other. We recently launched a couple of new podcasts directly from our community. One of them is a Formula One podcast. If you're an F1 fan like me, the Exhaust Notes podcast is your weekly fix of Formula One fun. It's hosted by myself, Rohit Malhotra, and Todd Yates. New episodes drop every Tuesday. I've been wearing fitted hats for years and collecting my favorite teams since I was a little leaguer. It has been awesome to see so many new fans getting into fitteds in recent years. Crown and Stitch is our new talk show about fitted hats with Dexter, Keith, and myself, where we talk about fitted hats, snapbacks, throw in some obscure hats because we all kind of like some funky stuff once in a while, don't we? Copping, collecting, and so much more. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Hit the links in the show notes for this episode to give our new shows a listen, and be on the lookout for more new podcasts dropping soon. Last but not least, tell someone you like their kicks today. You never know how far a simple compliment can take you, and we all know how good it feels to have someone show their appreciation. Thank you all for the support, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.